Alright, welcome back to another Let's Play Warrior 17. This is Banished, and we are now in year 3, and we'll get going here. Oop, down to 5. So, we got the blacksmith up, so we're going to be able to get tools. It's going to be time for us to start building these little houses that are going to dot in this area. So, one of the houses I like to do is the salt box house. I think they look really good, and they back up against these mountains really well. So let's turn this one. Let's get as far back in as we can, and that looks good. And we'll just start, like I said, we're going to start dotting them around. Nothing organized, nothing neat. I have one over here, maybe 2 right in here. And then what we ought to do is build us a root cellar right here, and then that way they don't have to walk as far. And the root cellar could serve everybody in this area. Well, for now I don't think I'm going to need it. We'll see how it goes, because eventually what we'll do is up here, when we start building like bigger areas, we'll build a market, and the market has to come all the way down here and get the food, which is fine. And if that happens, then we'll want root cellars and stuff down here, but for now I think we'll be okay. Our wood situation is getting better as time goes on. Looks like we've got all the iron in this area, and he's going to be banging out those tools, so I need them to pick up any iron I see over here, and I see a little bit of group right there, so that'll work, and a little bit right there. Yep, I haven't picked that up too. My 2 little laborers. My forester is cranking it early summer. He's already at 60 logs, so we're looking good. And this guy's cranking it too, looking good. I turned the volume down just a little bit. It was a little loud when I checked that first video, so hopefully it's a little better for you. Alright, he's already above what he did last year. Of course, with 2 guys fishing, he would be. We're going to have to expand right here. Maybe make a little fishing village right in here, you know? A couple houses scattered over in here. Look at all this. This is nice. Long way to go, long way to go. Just a reminder, we are playing with a new Frontier mod. Great job by those guys. And then we are also playing with the half aging mod, so that we takes a lot longer. So if you're wondering why people are not responding as fast, that's why. Why they're not growing up as fast responding. There's nothing to respond to, is there? You know, Banished is one of those games you can play and do other things at the same time, which is kind of cool. Look at all the people that moved in there. Jeez. Y'all aren't going to be having any kids in there. Game where you can just kind of relax. Nice. Food's getting up there. We got some wood, not a lot. So let's go ahead and build another one of these houses. We got more stone than we do anything. Let's build a stone house over here. Well, I did want to stick with a theme, but that's alright. Let's get him back in there. Oh, that'll work. Nestled right in there. Nestled into trees. I see this one's on. We'll just drop these houses at random areas in here. Kind of like you'd find on the rural area, you know, when you were back in the day, when they were New Frontier, you're coming in and taking over a country. There we go. And you're trying to establish a foothold, and if you knew you were fairly safe, you spread out. If you thought there was going to be danger, you packed in and fended yourself. We know we're fairly safe here, so we're good. We're really starting to look good on wood. May have to expand this out soon. Looking good. What we can do is put a materials place right here. Although he'll probably put his firewood right there anyway, so it's not going to matter. We started my house yet? No? Alright, you guys can stop gathering that. Come to this house. Learn that button. Priorities. This button works too. You want to know how far your people are going. It's important. Right now, of course, they're all having to travel. We get that. But you want to know. It's important to know how far people are going, because if they have to walk 14,000 miles to their place of employment, well, they're not going to be as good at what they're doing because of all the distance. Remember, they have to go back and get their food and sleep. There's a lot of back and forth. So far I like this half agent mod. It's year 3 and usually we'd already be at like, you know, 20 something people and you'd be racing to try and keep up and we don't have to hurry. I like that. So this is good so far. I mean, it definitely makes for slower gameplay, but I like that. I like that it's not really rushed. And it gives you a chance to stockpile stuff, you know, which you're gonna need, no doubt about that. It's like already, this could be 4,000. This could be 4,000. Of course, log, we're nowhere near that problem yet, but we might as well make it 4,000. And we'll get us another forester, especially in areas where we're going to be dotting. Maybe put one down there or something. Yeah, because his reach is pretty far. Don't know, we'll see. That's a big old lake over there. Good sized lake. And our small barns, pretty full. We're looking good on stuff. Alright, getting all that stone over here, make us a stone house. We're gonna need more. Once we put people in these houses, we'll get more babies going, which is a good thing. Man, we get early, man, late autumn again, it's already snowing again, so. Harsh winters. Of course, we're up in the mountains. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Hey, there we go. I just got to build it. One builder, so it won't go real fast. A lot of people, when I watch somebody let's plays, they hold off on making a blacksmith. It makes a big difference having a blacksmith. Once they have tools, their production goes way up. You'll play without it, and you'll see just how slow these guys are doing anything. Building, gathering, cutting down trees, it doesn't seem to matter. Really slow. And same thing with the educated, you know, when you make a school, everything they do is better. But making a school early on is not beneficial to you, so you kind of have to weigh that out in the beginning. There's a little bit of iron they can get right there. I'll grab that little nugget there. Yeah, almost done. Year 3. I already got 2 houses up. Looking good. Got 1,000 food now in the early winter. So we're starting to really get enough food. I can hold off on doing the hunter's hut right now. And you got forester gather. That may even change as they go. It changes a lot. They move around like 2 fishermen are now and there. They'll adjust themselves to the most advantageous area to live, I guess is the best way to say that, in order to be productive. So if I put another house here, the 2 fishermen are going to move from here to there. So that's good. And you got a husband and wife doing the fishing there, and they got 2 children, and then you got all kinds of people in here. Hey, another laborer. And this upgrades to the country house, which is good, and this does not upgrade. So if you build those, it's pretty well going to stay the same. But if you look at the housing, it says that the salt house is more warm and comfortable than a wood house and cheaper than a stone house. So it's kind of like building a stone house. Like both, it allows living space for up to 5 people. I like doing the stone houses and then the town abodes inside town. But these things look really cool when you put them next to each other because the roofs share. There's no line in between. So like if I put another one right here, it'll be one that's continuous roof. It's kind of cool when you're building around town. But the town abodes, they grow up to be bigger stuff, so I kind of like that too. So it's just a mixture of what you like, and you see this house looks, you know, looks pretty cool with the colors and the red and all that stuff, and the windows, even though you don't have glass yet. Kind of a little bit of a cheat there, but that's alright. See, he just got, well no, he's got windows too, either way. It's a nice stone house. Yeah. Some of this new stuff looks really good. So now we got 3 laborers. We're in late winter. We're about to hit spring. We're doing fine on food, doing fine on firewood. We are building up our surplus as long as we don't build too fast. We're doing good. And he's filling up his little spot here rapidly. Probably going to need to expand that just a little bit for him. Over there, he's got a little bit more room. There you go. And he can fill that thing up. And we're looking good all the way around, man. Looking good. Go ahead and finish this up. You guys are killing me. So now, we still got quite a few people living in here. And a woodcutter lives in there, so we need a house just kind of like tucked up here because the blacksmith is there too. So let's do another stone house, and we'll face it that way and see if we can't get it tucked back in here in the trees. I want it a little. Don't want it that close. Oh well. Let's go right there. Tuck back in those trees. Yeah, man. Looking good on food. Look at that, 524 mushrooms. Somebody's eating a lot of mushrooms. I'm glad I don't live here because I don't like mushrooms. Doing good. So they did 225 logs with 3 people. That's good. It's not what we're going to need later on, but it'll work. And he did 504 fish. That family's really cranking out the fish. 51% full. Wow. Tools. That's ought to be a good thing. Nice surplus. We're at 1,500 food, so that's good. Holding steady about 150 on. Hey, another child. Thank you. Holding good on wood. We're looking good. All right, let's get them to. Oh, well, they're done now. Just need the builders. So, our one builder. Gotta make 2 builders because when they're not building, their laborers, so. And foresters are kicking it. I will definitely up that to 4 and figure we get close to maybe 275. I don't know. So we'll work on getting that good. I still wouldn't mind a second forester somewhere though. I wouldn't mind putting one down here, but well, then they're just walking up to there. Not like it's that far. They can walk up to there because his range only goes down here. If we put one down here, right? We're not gonna build in that. So if we put one down here, he can work this area and haul it up to here. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. How's my house going? Oh, I already got it done. So the builder, the woodcutter, blacksmith are all in here now. Anybody left on this thing now? Oh yeah. Still a few. But now your blacksmiths and your woodcutter, you go back to that tab, right? Where you live, right there. Where you live, right there. So it's getting good. And where do you live? All the foresters live in there. Some of the gatherers live there, and of course we know the fishermen live in there. So it's looking good as far as that goes. The laborers, you know, they just live wherever. Ooh, took a big hit on food. That's because we're opening up these houses. See, I like how this looks. See, just you can't even hardly tell it's there unless you come around from the side or something. Now you can see it's there, you know. But when you're on the other way, looking, you see the, you know, you see the smoke rising up there in the distance. It's good. Let's see, we need another house, and in here is the blacksmith and a gatherer. So we need a house tucked in, like right there. I don't know if I want to do a stone house again. Nah, we'll do another one of these slat houses. And let's get it tucked in as far as we can, right there. There we go. And let's tell them to work on it. Now, some of you are going to watch this going, but this isn't efficient. And I understand that. It's not about being efficient. It's about trying to build something that's pleasing and fun to do that adds a little bit more difficulty to it. And then, you know, we'll have some row houses and stuff up in here, and the town center and town hall and all that stuff. And I'm thinking right up in here. But we don't need it right now. So that's fine. We need to be spread out. And then when we go across into this area, I mean, we'll figure stuff out. We'll figure it out. There's a great area to grow there. So we come up here and build a bridge across. Away we go off into that area. So We'll get there. We'll have some tucked in areas. We'll have the highly populated areas. But for now, we've got, you know, just regular old folk living in the woods, trying to make a way. Now we're looking good on wood, good on food. So we're very self-sustaining right now. We're not ready to start producing goods yet. You know, we're not ready for the trader yet. And then, like I said, we're going to focus on wood and then stock pens. So once we get town center and stuff going up here, stock pens could be in here, in here. They could be back in this area, hold all the cows and all that stuff. Make this the big production area. Maybe even put the trader on this side and run bridges across. And make this the housing area, you know, with bridges across. So we'll see. I think it's a pretty good plan if we run all of our stock pens and stuff this way. Housing this way. You know, central market, have all these things butchered and stuff, all the food gathered down here. Like a little central area. Pens, central area for all the food and all that stuff, processing. And then the guys that run the markets can run down here and grab it. And we'll just put like a small market in this area, and then they could go grab it. There's a little house built, and that leaves nobody in there. There you go. We have emptied in year 4 our boarding house. That's a good sign. And before winter. I can go ahead and get rid of this if I want, which I think I will. Maybe just put the hunting lodge right here. Or maybe, you know, I could put into the foresting lodge right there. Right there. I let it forest all this over. Let these guys all stay nestled in here. Alright. You're out. And we'll get them to focus on that for now, since they're really not doing anything else. And I think I'll tell them to gather all the food over in this area too. How's our barn looking? Yeah, 50%. We'll need a bigger barn before too much longer. Or we could build a fish barn over here. Which is a good idea once we start making markets, but we don't have a market yet, so that's not a good idea yet. Alright. Yeah, if I put a forester here, we'll have a lot of forest this way. We just won't have any this way. It'll be like half a forester. I don't know if that would work. Yeah, not 100% sure that's gonna work out too well for us. Let's see some of the supplies they've done. Let's take a look here. So, like, if I put a forester here, that wouldn't be too bad, and he could fill that place up. That wouldn't be terrible, would it? Yeah, let's put one there. Well, I do need more laborers though, but I think we'll put one there, and then put a forest or a log supply depot right here next to him, and then because this all will work together, you know, you got your blacksmith, you got your woodcutter, everything can work together right here. And eventually if I put a sawmill in, say here, it would all work out well too. And we're really looking good on food, so we could wind up cutting back on one thing if we wanted. We'll see. That's a tough one. I don't like I like having huge surpluses of food. That's just me. The more surplus of food I have, the better. Yeah, boy, they don't. This aging must is not new. I haven't used the half one. It really does slow you down. I do like that. And being slowed down, that one forester, because we can't go fast, is cranking it out, which is good. Alright, so I've got 3 laborers, because we just had one come up, and I want them to get the food in that area. So they'll go and pick up all that food and bring it over. is, do I build another forester there, or do I just increase production here? Because I could increase it here. Let's increase it here. And then let's build, because they specialize in firewood, let's build a firewood only place. Let's see, in case I want to build a forester, how much space does he need? So I can come over 1, 2, 3, so 6 of those bricks. Alright, let's do that, just for lumber. Or now we could do this on multiple purpose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll come out to... let's go out to the barn. Right? The barn? Yeah. Let's go out to the barn. Because he's going to start cranking out wood. See, so last year he did 225 again. Oh no, we're still in year 4, okay. So this year's doing 3, he already topped 300. So, in year 5, 321, he could probably hit 4 and change. It's going to be a pretty good amount. Be cranking out. We may not need another one over here. And all my people are gathering all this food that's over here now, so our food will go through the roof, as you can see. Put a couple houses right there. You see a little divot or a stock pen. That might be a good spot for another stock pen. Maybe 2 stock pens in here once we can. I saw a guy once did a let's play where he saw a bunch of not deer but bison, and he put a pin around him and boom, he had the bison. I tried that one time. It didn't work. Plus, I only ever see deer. I don't see like wild sheep and stuff. Just deer. Anybody ever seen wild bison? I don't ever see deer. Where are the wild bison at? I want wild bison. Wow. Deer just like hanging out in our village. Like, what's up? What y'all doing? Huh? Oh yeah, man, we are cranking the food. We're gonna need another barn. 86% full. So we're gonna need a full-size barn here in a minute. Put a barn here in the middle. Everybody can get food from it. Shorter distance for him too. Or I'll put the root cellar over here. But then nobody goes to that though, so I wish I could just upgrade this small barn. Alright, big barn it is. Let's go right there. Right next to the stuff here. And then I'll tear down that barn. No sense in having 2. Early spring in year 5. So what did he wind up doing? 372. Fabulous. 600 corn. Wow. You think we should be able to plant that corn, you know? And 606 food. Wow. Did good on the fish. Very nice. Very nicely done. 80 firewood last year. That's all he had to make. That's good. And he went out to do 12 tools. That's all. That's good too. Early went to number 4, so we were, yeah, 2 live. Okay. Alright, we'll get this thing built. We'll empty the little one out. Yeah, I think some stock pens in here wouldn't hurt. Be a good place to start, and then eventually transfer over to there. Good start, I think. Oh yeah, we got a ton of food. I guarantee I can take a couple of these people out of here and use them for other things. I got a lot of stone. I could do a stone carver, but you need bricks and stuff for that kind of thing. Yeah, you need bricks and stuff. But I could start with either a joiner or making furniture. What? Yeah. Could do, those don't, I've tried trading that before, that doesn't work, but you could trade furniture as a start. You could start with bees and use the food and start making candles. Candles, not very fast. Near capacity, yeah, no. I don't know, we might just leave both barns for now. It won't hurt nothing. And I can always just expand that one. I don't know. What do you think? Take down the little barn? Yeah, I think just take it down. Voila. Oh, not that. Yeah, don't take that. Just take this down. Alright, guys. Focus here. The reserves of tools are low because we're moving them. But he's going to start cranking more out. Cracks me up. Like, where'd you come from, you know? Over here. Oh, the house. Like, what in the world? Thought maybe she was off, you know, urinating in the woods or something. Alright, it's getting down now. There you go. Tools are back up. You don't have to make any more tools now. You can stop. It's like moving them from here to here. Somebody looked in here and said, oh my gosh, there's no tools, and looked over here and they were removing it, so he ran over there. Man, you gotta make tools. There's no tools left anywhere. The other guy's walking by looking at him like, you idiots, I'm carrying like a whole cart of 50 of them. But yeah, sure, do what you need to do. Look how thick it's starting to get in his circle. See there? Getting thick. And he's killing it. Doing good on the wood, that's for sure. Alright, there we go, demolished. Yep, looking good. I could build a hunter's lodge right here, but I mean, look at my food. I'm nearly filling up this thing. Ridiculous. I could upgrade that, but I gotta know where to put the stuff. We are just cranking out the food. Maybe time to build the root cellar. Where's the root cellar? Root cellar. Build it over here near this thing. I know it would make more sense to build it right next to it, but I want to be near this barn. Yeah, we want to do there. If I put it over here, that's a long ways for those houses to go. If I put it over there, he won't put anything in it. If I put it here, he'll hit it before he hits the barn. Yeah, and then these guys can all get something from it. There we go. Hey guys, build my root cellar. Year 5, rockin' and rollin'. This is why I play on speed 5. Just, I don't know, I like the pace of it. It's not too fast. I can slow it down if I want, but we definitely know what we're doing. Build my root cellar. Went from we didn't have any food, we didn't have any wood, to we got more than we can keep up with now. Another laborer. Oh, 3 laborers. Look at that. Now I can start looking at doing some stuff. Although what, I don't know right now. We're so self-contained. Gotta look at doing the stock bins, but I don't have anything to trade, so I can't do that yet. The only thing I can trade is firewood. And I don't want to do that. I could start making the... maybe to put a bee factory in here. Maybe. Start making candles. Candles don't go very fast. I could put the furniture maker. You can start making furniture. We can sell furniture or trade furniture. There you go. I don't think I've ever actually tried to trade furniture. I know you can. Creates furniture for building homes. I guess we could try it, right? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How's that? That look good? Yeah, I think that'll work, right? Because then he's got his stuff right there. Alright. Build this. Getting to be autumn now. Well, they go quick now with all them laborers. Wish you could put more than 4 in there. Autumn, he's already at 319. Yeah, he's going to shoot over 500. Y'all aren't putting anything in the root cellar? What are you doing, walking past it? You walking past it? Yeah, you're a gatherer. Where are you going? You gotta be kidding me. You guys are walking right past that thing, aren't you? Unbelievable. You're picking up your roots and stuff. You're walking past it to go put it in the barn. Go figure. Alright. Get this guy, start making furniture, start stockpiling that up. We're gonna need another storage shed just to handle all this stuff. Put him in a shed right next to him. I can't believe. What in the world? I should have put it right there. And then we'll just walk right to it. Alright, let's get rid of it. Since you guys aren't using it. No sense having it. Okay, so he can make hardwood. Ah. So I need a hardwood guy. Huh. See, I've never built one of these before. That's right. For right now, we'll start making furniture. And we'll put one dude up. And then let's get a hardwood guy. Let's see, what is it? Where am I here? Forestry. Hardwood forester. Hardwood forester. So if I put a hardwood forester, say here, right, then I can cut down every one of these trees around here because I want him to do hardwood forestry. Is that accurate? And then that way he could just do hardwood. Yeah, let's do that. And then I can tell these knuckleheads to, let's just say, no, wait and see. Wait and see what he does, because he may be able to cut this down and just produce hardwood. We'll see. Can't believe you guys walk right by my root cellar. Just, man. It's alright, I'll make me another barn over here. Dry storage for textiles, cotton, no, let's see, no. Root cellar, no. Meat locker, I could make that way over there, but then they need access to it. That's alright, we'll put us another barn right there. Because they're going to need to be able to store all their stuff too. So, the tool maker and our furniture maker will be able to start. So let's go ahead and up this up. And he has made 3 furniture so far. Good. Where is it? Is it going into houses? I bet it is. That or he just hasn't put it in there yet. I don't think they put it in the houses. Did they put it in the houses? I hope not. Probably hasn't hauled it off yet. Alright, so 1... Oh, okay. Let's go down to 1 and go to 5. Yeah? Well, no, let's go to 2. And let's cut this guy down to 3. And let's put 2 in here so we can make hardwood. Assuming the hardwood can go there. And then he can then start making, well, let him make a little bit of this furniture and then let him make fancy furniture. Almost done. I still don't see the furniture. What's he doing with it? He made 6, but where did it go? In the houses? Let's see. Furniture? Anybody have furniture? No? Do you have furniture? No. Huh. See, we only got 2 kids. Yikes. We're going to be stuck at this, what we're doing right now, for a while. That means we'll be able to create a lot of fancy furniture. And then once we're creating fancy furniture, aha! Furniture. He doesn't store it in there, he stores it out here. So that's going to be a material stockpile. So he needs a material stockpile right in front of him. Okay. 3x7 should be plenty. And let's get them to focus on that. So if he's going to make materials, then we can just put that there instead of there. Logs. So you haven't done any hard. I guess you got to plant it, don't you? So if you have to plant it, tempted to mess with that, but I can see new things coming up, so maybe I don't mess with it, you know. Maybe cut down just these ones that have been here a little bit. He could plant in there, you know. Trying to cut any of these new ones he's doing. Don't cut that stuff down. So that's gonna be a while before he can produce anything, huh? But he's finding that stuff. Okay. So a log stockpile can handle furniture too. You wouldn't think so. Alright, well that's good. And then we'll have to just see you know what this trade's for. Get a nice stockpile of it. So we didn't really need a barn. Okay. Just needed that. But we could always use the other barn. It's always going to be able to use that. Cut those down, let him start building that stuff up. Could build us a road. Going from barn to barn there. Not a bad idea, right? A little off, but it'll work. And you got a little semblance of society working in here now. Looks like something's going on here rather than nothing. There we go. Little nicety there. Oh, he's also not planting trees there too, you know. There we go. A little weird having a tree planter right in this area, but it'll work. So far there, look at the food. We're at 4,000. Sitting at 1,000 wood, so we're doing fine as far as that goes. Alright, if this thing gets full, we've got room in here. And we'll need that as we expand this way, so it'll most assuredly come in handy. Grab 28 logs. How do you know if it's hardwood though? Firewood and logs. Let me tell this guy to make fancy furniture. Let's see what he grabs. He's gonna say there's no materials, yeah. So he hasn't produced any yet. Alright, well that's alright. Keep making furniture for now. And as these grow, he'll make those. Alright, so we're going to end it there. It is summer in year 6. We're looking good. We need more kids to be born. It's definitely slowing us down a little bit, but we're looking good. And I hope you're enjoying this. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me some of the stuff I'm doing wrong, and we'll see if we can do it better. And I look forward to seeing you next time. I see a road I got to put right there. And we look forward to seeing our little village grow. Hopefully, if we get enough furniture, we can start trading, get some pins going, and obviously pins aren't going to go there now. Work on trying to get some pins going over here, or maybe right down there by the shore. We'll see. Alright, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day.